feel like BBL should only be for clubs. It's such a life-altering experience when you see a BBL casually in like Target. Like, oh, mamas, what are you doing here? You should be at this section with the bottle. I don't know. It's just like, it just throws me off every time.
BBL in the church. I'm afraid to the Lord. Can't do that. Focus on change, nigga. Positive.
Seeing a BBL in public is like seeing a Ferrari on the road. And I say this because that shit is just not normal to see. A BBL is more like a permanent club outfit. You see it at the nighttime, and then in the nighttime, you rarely see it. But one thing about a BBL is, when you do see it, that shit is completely interrupting your peace.
Y'all ever see a BBL in person? Like, that shit's a crazy experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the way it look in person, as opposed to Instagram, it's like, what? Like, I ain't gonna lie. When y'all doing y'all poses, okay, that shit look good. You feel me? But I see y'all start like walking, y'all moving side to side, left, right, dancing and shit. I'm like, whoa.
Why are BBLs being described like urban legends right now? It's starting to sound less like a body and more like a rare encounter. Because what do you mean by, I saw a BBL in person? Like, what are we talking about here? Since when did BBL become exciting?
I just saw a BBL for the first time, like in person, and wow, I'm shocked. Like in a good way. Like, guys, I've never seen a BBL in person. I only see it like on my phone, on TV, you know, stuff like that. Like, wow. And she had a real nice BBL too. Yeah. Yeah, word to her doctor. But yeah, I finally saw a BBL.
The first time I saw somebody with a BBL in real life, I was shook. I was shook for days.
The way people describe it, it's not even a body anymore. It's an entity, like Bigfoot.
Bro, I remember my first time ever seeing like a BBL in real life. Gee, that shit is like something you've never seen on this planet before. Especially if the thighs don't match. It's like an extraterrestrial. I don't know. If you see a BBL out in the wild, don't walk behind it, walk around. Let's see if the thighs match. Because if the thighs match, it looks nice.
She said it's like extraterrestrial. Oh my god. BBL be really moving like a rare creature. You don't see it often, but when you do, your brain be like, hold on, we were not trained for this. Like your brain malfunctions on sight.
I saw the BBL in real life.
His reaction is genuine. It is a scientific spectacular phenomenon.
And it's not even just seeing it, it's where people are seeing it. Like it's not in its natural habitat.
BBLs don't really look good in a natural setting, like in real life, you know what I mean? Like they don't really match the energy of the world, like on a regular day basis. Like a teacher with a BBL, a nurse with a BBL, anything professional with a BBL, it's just something about it. Like when a woman puts like has a BBL and she try to like look conservative, it doesn't really look good. You know what I mean? It looks like it's not supposed to be there.
Oh my gosh, it's not supposed to be there. See, that's what I mean. Why are people acting shocked seeing a BBL at 8 a.m.?
This girl got on here and said she feel like BBLs should only be like for the club aesthetic, right? So I'm reading the comments. Somebody tell me something, yeah, because I just feel like a BBL at 8 a.m., that's just too early. What the fuck?
You know, when I think about it, I kind of get it because daylight is honest. Daylight does not lie. At night, vibes can carry your BBL and shadows can support your story. It's your natural habitat. But that 8 a.m. sunlight, that's forensic lighting. That's prime scene clarity. That's, ma'am, explain the geometry.
BBL should not be seen in broad daylight. The way the sun catches that ass is just terrifying. Like, don't ruin my day right now.
And the craziest part, it's not even hate. Nobody's mad. No, we're just spiritually disoriented. Because how do you look like the after party while buying cereal? Why does it feel illegal to see one at the grocery store?
When you get that BBL, you permanently in the club. Like, there's no other option for you at that point. When we see you at regular jobs or doing regular people activities like grocery shopping, it's like, you don't need groceries. There's no way you need groceries. You have the groceries.
And now everybody's confused. What are we doing here? Why are you buying tomatoes, man?
Somebody said they saw a BBL at the grocery store and they was just like, oh my gosh, why do you need groceries? Why do you need groceries? Like, bitches with BBLs, they can't get groceries. They can't go to church. Somebody said they feel uncomfortable in church when they seen a BBL. BBL should never see broad daylight. And then I just couldn't have a BBL because what do you mean I could no longer be a teacher? I can't work at a grocery store. They said bitches that got BBLs, they can't live in Colorado because what the fuck is a BBL doing in Colorado? This girl said she seen a BBL at a pawn shop and she was just like, what do you need to
Same thing on the road. You see it and suddenly it's like, whoa. Why does it feel like a sports car just drove past me for no reason?
Somebody said seeing a BBL in public feel like seeing a Cybertruck on the road. Cause like that ain't normal to see. Especially during the day. Like, it should be like a nighttime thing only, right?
Y'all, I'll never forget the time I seen a BBL in person. Now, the first one I seen, I was at a prison outside of Orlando, Florida. Me, my mama, and my son. I had just had my baby. So that was like almost 7 years ago. And she looked it great. It looked it good. I could tell it was a BBL though. You know, it was too much for her body, but it didn't look bad. It looked it good. You could just tell it was just an extra large BBL, but it looked it great. Now the second one I seen, Lord help this lady. She works at a hospital near me. She's done had her face done, her lips stuck out like that. And I seen her booty from afar, and I said, oh, baby. It looked like she had two, one on each side. Huggies, Pampers filled with boo-boo. As a BBL, that mess looked like that. It looked like crumbled up notebook paper. I said, now you done sat here and worked all these shifts, because I'm guessing a nurse shift is 36 hours. You done worked all these different shifts to try to pay for that BBL, just for it to come out looking like crumbled up notebook paper. I said I could have did that for $1,000, $1,500 max. You could have got two for the price of one. You could have saved yourself all that money. Got your crumbled up BBL. And I could have got my $1,500 max. I could have went to the pharmacy, got me a needle, injected some stuff in there. I would have put together some dirt and some water, a couple of crushed up rocks. I could have got some concrete from my daddy company. And I could have formed it and I could have injected in you and sealed it up with super glue and band-aids for $1,500. If you was gonna get it looking like that. And then you walk around into some, just think she the shit now, baby. That look nasty. Your face already fucked up. And then you got the crumbled up notebook paper BBL. If you're gonna get a BBL, get it looking right, okay? Because don't come out here around me because I'm gonna look at you like I got a fat ass even though it's flat. And I'm gonna judge you like I got a fat ass, okay? Don't come out here with a crumbled notebook paper BBL and then be wondering why people looking at you, okay? Because I'm gonna look. And I'm gonna make sure you see me look, okay? I'm gonna make sure you see me look. That mess was a hot fucking mess. Get a BBL and get that shit right, okay? Thank you.
Thank goodness that we don't have a lot of BBLs here in New Zealand, because when I saw my first BBLs when I was in Japan, girl, I was locked in. I could not look away. Like, I was a kid. And my boyfriend at the time had to tell me, stop staring. But I couldn't. And she knew I was staring at her too, but she kind of laughed and she was like, you know. But it was a sight. She was a very curvy woman. She got big tits, she got small waist. So I'm sure her ass would have been a great size. But this, her BBL looks like it's protruding out of her body. It's like her BBL was trying to divorce her. It's like her BBL is a black hole and it's consuming everything around it, right? And look, I can't tell people what to do with their bodies, but it's definitely a sight.
2026, I'm of the belief that man or woman, you should be able to do whatever you want with your body. However, Seeing a BBL in Maryland is different than seeing one in like Miami or LA. It's like seeing an alligator. I know alligators exist. I just didn't expect to see you here. And maybe times have changed, but to me, BBLs used to be an investment. If you got the BBL, you can get the followers, you can get the views, you can get the NBA player, and then you can move to Miami or LA and prosper. To get a BBL and you're in Suitland just seems backwards to me. And again, I'm not judging, I'm just asking to understand.
Okay, so I see people talking about when they see BBLs in the wild, and I finally seen a BBL in the wild. Thing is, I probably seen BBLs, but they were good ones, and I didn't notice that they had a BBL. But the one that I saw at Walmart was definitely probably what you would consider a BBL in the wild. And everybody talks about how they're always like surprised or whatever, and now I know that feeling. It's like finding a payphone that works. No. It's like seeing Santa Claus in the summertime at the mall. No, it's not that either. It's like driving down the interstate and looking over and seeing the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. That's exactly what seeing a BBL out in the wild is like. You just can't even believe what you looked at.
I was walking, just in the shop, minding my business, and I just saw, wait a minute, something in the air, the environment, the elements, there's a disturbance in the force. And I turned to my left and I saw like a vertical turtle. It was ridiculous. Guys, ladies, BBLs are not cool.
BBLs are the new lace fronts. There was a time where lace fronts were exclusive to just the celebrities, then we the normal folks found out about it and everybody started rocking lace fronts. Now, I don't care what style is talking about lace wear. Lace right there, we all see it. But is it a good lace? That's all that matters. Is it a good wig? The same analogy needs to be applied to BBLs. And whether it's a skinny BBL, a natural BBL, or a vixen BBL, 95% of the time we can tell it's a BBL. But is it a good BBL? That is the question. If you're a babe with thighs like mine, biggie, heavy, you can go and put G-Wagon for back. Nobody can say anything, okay? The foundation supports the load. But some of you babes get chicken wings for thighs. You want to go and put the biggest Lambo truck for yash. Why? Why does your own 1 + 1 = 5? The proportion be proportioning. That way you don't start crying when people say it's giving bugs life, it's giving pampers. But they do what makes them happy, but please, do them well. That's it.
Those that get a BBL just to stand in the club? Girl, you nearly died on the table. Shake some ass. Shake that ass. I'm telling you, when you go places like Dubai, yeah, you genuinely see girls just stand in the club. Bear in mind, they have a BBL, they have a body that they literally put their life on the line for, all for you to just stand in the club and not even shake anything. Shake that right now. And then you pay how much as well for your body to look good, and you're not even using it to your full ability. Like, you're not having fun, nothing. You're just standing there as if your life was promised when you laid on that table. People like Ari, people like Lao, they be shaking there 24/7, as they should. Bear in mind, a lot of people don't make it from a BBL. A lot of people go lay on that table and don't even wake up, or the procedure goes wrong. And you have the opportunity, you have the gift of being alive after such a dangerous procedure, and you don't even want to shake you in the club. Hand it over.
It's almost like the moment you get a BBL, you lose your humanity. Like, people don't see you as a regular person anymore. You're not allowed to just exist. You're not allowed to do normal things. You're not allowed to just be outside living your life. It's like you stop being a functioning human being and you've become a phenomenon. It's confusing because it feels like people don't take you seriously anymore. Or maybe they take you too seriously.
Go ahead, say it again. This is a real hate right here. It's crazy, and it's coming from the young ones. Yeah.
Everything you do is under investigation. You're not just walking, you're being observed. And I know some BBL girls have said, why are you so obsessed with us? You're jealous. Jealous? Nah, we're not. But obsessed? Yes, we absolutely are. Because how do you just exist in public looking like a 4K edit in a 360p world? That's not something you ignore. That's something you study. That's something you discuss. That is something you investigate. That should be added to one of the wonders of the world. And yes, I know it's surgery, not the pyramids. But at this point, it's given the same majestic confusion, like you're just minding your business on the road and suddenly you just witness the eighth wonder of the world. You're not even prepared for it. It's visual disruption. To some degree, it actually makes sense why people find it odd seeing a BBL in a regular job setting. It's like a nurse pulling up to work in a sports car.
Not for no hate and shit, but it's something about a BBL in an office setting that don't sit right with me. I feel like you're just out of place. Every time you get up to drag this big ass all around, we all looking and shit like... I'm stopping to do my work, just to look at your ass like, what's happening? You gotta be in a strip club or a bar or something. This is not the right setting for you.
I see folks in my comments talking about you can work any job and get a BBL. No, hell you can't. No, hell you can't. You can't be no correctional officer with a BBL. That ain't gonna work. And then also certain medical jobs. Imagine you a nurse. You got a BBL, you work in the emergency room. This dude come in with his wife. He just got shot. He got shot in the back. His wife, hold on, please help my husband. Please help my husband. You come in there wiggling. Booty wiggling. You come in there with your booty wiggling. That's interfering with your job. But the wife gonna look at you like, y'all ain't got nobody else back there that can work on him. You feel me? Like, you gotta be mindful. It definitely depends on what field you working in, bro. BBL for the nightlife.
All of this brings me to the main point of this video. After everything we've watched and everything people are saying, you know who the real victims of this whole BBL conversation might actually be? Not the BBL girls being trolled, but the women who are naturally built like this, the original blueprint.
Y'all are aware that people can be born with big, fat, juicy Japanese pancake asses, right? Not everything is a BBL.
People got BBLs to look like them in the first place. But here is where it gets interesting. With all these videos and all these reactions about I saw a BBL in real life, how many of those sightings were actually BBLs? How many were just natural women? The problem is, society has almost forgotten what natural fullness actually looks like. So now when people see a naturally curvy woman, one with real hips, real shape, and real body, they don't recognize it anymore. They compare it to the perfect BBL standard they've been exposed to, and anything that doesn't match that symmetry suddenly becomes suspicious. That's why you hear things like, that BBL looks botched, but in reality, it might not even be a BBL. It might just be a natural body with normal human variation. Flaws that used to be normal are now being misread as surgical imperfections. Like in the video you're seeing right now, this woman on the left is being accused in the comments of having a botched BBL. But if you actually go through her page and listen to her, she's natural. No surgery, no enhancement, just a real body. But because of what we've been conditioned to see, it no longer registers as natural. It just looks like something went wrong.
Want to know what makes me personally crazy? Is having multiple comments saying, wow, what a bad BBL. Like, you are botched. That's terrible. You look awful. What are you going to do when that goes out of style? Bad BBL. Bad BBL. This is natural. This is natural. You know how badly I wish I could just blame Dr. Miami and say, yeah, I was botched. I had a bad BBL. No, I can't, because this is all natural. This is how I was born. This is how I was born, okay? You know how crazy it is to get accused, one, of having bad plastic surgery when it's just your natural body, okay? But then also people telling you that your natural body is out of trend. I'm actually gonna go insane.
What I realize is no one used to natural bodies no more. Like, nowadays, if you thick, if you got a big butt, you supposed to have no stomach. Like, that doesn't go together. BBL culture is so sick and took over everything that nobody knows what natural bodies look like anymore. And then if you're a skinny girl and you don't really got a lot of butt and you got a little shape, you expect to go get a BBL because you need to have ass. Like when I was skinny, nobody was on my body. Nobody wanted to fuck with me. I'm a toothpick. I'm this, I'm that. But now that I gained weight, oh, my body look nice. This, that. Yeah, I'm happy to have my weight now because me personally, I feel like my head look like a bobblehead. Like I feel like I needed weight. But a lot of other people's confidence is ruined because, you know, some people can't gain the fucking weight. And then some women don't want to be thick because they can't fit jeans. They can't fit certain clothes. Like, and don't get me started on Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova is made for BBLs. Like, that shit is not made for natural women.
I ain't gonna front. I gained a little weight. I mean, a lot. Whatever. So I saw this guy that I had not seen in a while, and he was like, "You got a BBL? Yes, let me find out you got a BBL." I said, "If it stands for bacon, biscuits, and liquor, nigga, shut your ass a BBL."
I keep getting this comment on Instagram that says, "Who's your doctor? Is it natural?" Bitch, if I was going to have a BBL, I would have told the surgeon not to give me all this fucking cellulite. I would have paid a little bit extra and told him to smooth it out. It would look a lot better than this. I'm telling you it would. When women go to get BBLs, who do you think they're getting the inspiration from? Who do you think they're modeling these things after? There are women who just have a fat ass. We all get it's a genetic lottery. You win some, you lose some. There's some things you're gonna like about your body, some things you're not gonna like about your body. Some women just have a fat ass, and that just is what it is. Not everything is fake. This is just like Beyonce hairgate. Some things, just Beyonce has long hair. I have a fat ass. Get over it. I'm sick of y'all.
Y'all were pressing me to admit that I got a BBL, even though I never did. And then I come out and I deny the allegations, and y'all are mad still, talking about, oh, you don't even have a BBL body anyway. Why would you switch up like that? People can look like this naturally, and it's okay to admit when you were wrong. Like, you don't have to go straight to hate. Like, come on.
This person asked, who did your BBL? People always ask me if I have a BBL. They want to know. The answer is, and I'm here to tell you, it's no. I don't have a BBL. It's just genetics. It's just genetics. Thanks for the compliment, though.
Listen, I'm a curvy girl. Busty, hips, bum, all of that. And I could tell you one thing is for sure. The attention that I get is always coming from a sexual point. And I get it, men will obviously be attracted to you at first before they get to know you. But I tell you, this type of body can sometimes even get you into sticky situations whereby men just assume that if you're built a certain way, you just want to have sex anyways. You don't want nothing else but just some man on top of you. That's how some of these guys behave. And I will say to all the young girls out there that want to go out there and get these BBLs and whatnot, really think about what you're doing and how this could affect you in the years to come, and how your life might change and this body might not suit that life that you now live.
Like, I feel like, I wish I could take my butt off and go to work. You know what I mean? Because, like, this is just too much. Like, I don't know. Like, it just don't feel right. I wish it was like a wig or something. I could just throw it on when I need it. That's why I always got this cardigan. I got so many cardigans, so many colors. Because like, I'm trying to hide it. Like, trying to be respectful. But Big Bertha don't want no respect. She want to be seen everywhere she go.
I think it's funny that the girls are coming out with the BBL saying that, like, they have back pain.
Sis, I've been saying this ever since them girls been on the table getting butts. I've been saying this for a long time. Speaking from a person who has a natural wagon, hereditary wagon, I've been having back pains, hip pains since middle school, okay? And let me tell you something. I can't stand up too long. I can't sit down too long. If I sleep, I have to constantly turn throughout the night. Because, honey, it hurts. It hurts. And I'm not telling a lie. Anybody who has a wagon, baby, no. It hurts. It hurts. And for y'all to get on the table, and mind you, I'm not against nobody who go get their booty done. That's y'all business. That is y'all business and y'all money. But baby, it come with pain. Okay? And I've been experiencing this pain, I know, over 20 years. Do your thing. You want a big butt? It comes with pain. Nice to look at, but it's painful.
After everything we've seen, I think the takeaway is simple. Maybe we just need to stop body shaming people in general, because the same jokes people make about BBLs, sometimes they're hitting natural women too. Let's be real. Body shaming is part of what pushed this whole BBL trend in the first place. People felt like they weren't enough, so they went under the knife to try and fix it. Even if someone chose to get surgery, you're still talking to a real person, not a phenomenon, not an object, a person. And at the same time, let this be a reminder, surgery isn't a magical solution. Some of it looks good, yes, but it also comes with real risks. So the best thing you can do, work on yourself naturally, take care of your body, and actually like yourself while you're at it. That's the real upgrade. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
So I was live at like 2 a.m. and I heard some sirens and stuff. So I got off to go see what was going on, and this is what I seen. So this is the second time that the fire truck and stuff pulled up to my neighbors across the street. The first time they didn't have the sirens on, so I didn't think it was anything serious. But this time it's 2 a.m. and they had the sirens on to come rush back here for the second time. So of course I was nosy and I wanted to go find out what was going on. So when I went downstairs to go talk to somebody, they said the woman had got a BBL and it exploded. I said, you gotta be kidding me. How the hell do a BBL explode? See, I'm glad I know that they explode because I can't get none of those. Is they BBL okay?